When one hears the crack of a bat, it means that baseball season is back. But while kids are having fun catching fastballs and hitting them with their strong metal bats, many are unaware of the dangers and serious injuries that can lie ahead. According to the New York Times and the Consumer Product for Safety Commission, more than 58,000 injuries occur each year in baseball. Over one-third of those injuries involve either the head or face. Most occur when the baseball is thrown too hard and misses its target, or when the ball hits a player after it reaches the tip of the bat, thanks to their new lightweight features, their fast speed, and velocity. Western New England College baseball coach Matt LeBlanc says that there are certain things that players and coaches can do to protect themselves from injuries.
We take the obvious steps in terms of safety and how we organize practice and how we use safety screens and obviously keeping helmets on batters and base runners as much as possible or all the time.
The NCAA has taken a few steps this year by banning a certain type of aluminum bat known as a composite bat. Last year, the Little League Baseball Association also banned lighter cork-like bats. Today, heavier bats with less of a sweet spot and trampoline effect are mandated, which has angered and concerned some players who now must cope with these new regulations. Again, Coach Matt LeBlanc.
There's been times where they've been frustrated, but our primary focus has been on how to best adapt to the new specs and the new bats to stay competitive with other teams. That's what it comes down to. We're all using the same bat, so we have to work harder. We're trying to work harder than everybody else to adapt to it quicker.
The bat issue has turned into a fierce debate as to whether the aluminum metal bats or a hard wooden bat would be better suited for younger players in particular. Western New England College professor James Mastalexis explains.
You want something that's safe for the players, and from a cost point of view, you don't want, wooden bats are difficult for amateur and college teams because they break often, and that is problematic from that point of view. But I think that the NCAA, again, did the right thing by making the bats not quite as lively for the protection of the players.
But Master Alexis's concern is just, while being the father of a player who is currently playing Little League, and as a Major League Baseball agent for the past 18 years, he has seen injuries firsthand and knows how potentially dangerous every pitch can be.
I think that aluminum bats are dangerous. I think that, I have an 11-year-old boy who's a pitcher in Little League, and I've really thought about the possibility of him being struck with a batted ball. That's a danger. The aluminum bat, clearly the ball flies off it quicker at a greater speed, therefore making the reaction time of the player shorter. So we all want a good game to be played, but we want it in a manner that's not going to be, you don't want to be a player on the field with the ball coming at you shot out of a cannon.
Another new rule being discussed concerns the safety of pitchers. After Gunnar Sandberg, a California high school pitcher, was nearly killed by a line drive off an aluminum bat, the idea of a pitcher helmet has begun circulating around. Again, Professor James Mastalexis.
Well, the pitcher's helmet looks like a regular baseball helmet in shape, baseball regular cap, or baseball cap, but it's hard. It's made of hard plastic, and it's meant to protect balls hit off the skull of the pitcher. Now, it doesn't protect the pitcher's face. So it's another step in the right direction for that.
Master Alexis also has his own ideas for better protecting both coaches and players.
I personally would like to see a helmet with air flaps. I personally would like to see the coach's box be moved back behind the base farther, down the right field and left field line. Another thing I'd like to see, I've seen a lot of people get hit in the dugout. In fact, the coach from the Atlanta Braves at the beginning of spring training was struck in the face by a foul ball, and he had to have his eye removed. He lost his eye.
However, Coach LeBlanc dismisses the whole pitcher helmet suggestion, saying that no matter how much you try to protect players, injuries will still happen.
There's going to be some head injuries. There's going to be injuries, just like any other sport. And I don't think we have but I don't think we have such a major crisis on our hands or problem on our hands where we have to reinvent the game, start put helmets on pitchers and helmets on position players any more than I think kids should be playing Little League with chest protectors and face masks and the rest.
If wooden bats are implemented at the college level, Coach LeBlanche says that his team would be ready, as they regularly practice using both types of bats. But he believes that his team overall prefers playing with the heavier legal metal bats, and until the NCAA changes its stance, will continue to welcome the better performance level and speed that they give. Reporting from Western New England College, I'm Michael O'Donnell.